I'm David Berlin with TechWeb TV. I'm coming to you from CES Las Vegas, and what you're looking at is an 8GB micro SD card from Sandisk. This card has been on the market for a little while now, and it costs about $129. Now, staying with me is Michael Romero. He's the Senior Director of Marketing for Sandisk, and here at CES, they've got a really cool announcement coming out. Michael, this is an 8GB card. Don't tell me you upped the limit here.
So we did up the limit. So Monday we will be announcing a technology announcement of a 12GB micro SD card.
Wait, 12 gigabytes in a form factor this big?
12 gigabytes in a form factor that big that will enable many phones to have lots of capacity.
Do you have one?
A phone
No,
or a card?
the card.
Yes, I do.
Okay, there it is.
There it is, right there. So
It's
it is
tiny.
working. I have a couple phones that I have in my pocket that actually I can plug in and show you a video off of this device. So it is a working solution.
So one of those phones, for example, is the Nokia E95. Is it E95?
N95.
N95.
Yes.
Also, you guys have a bunch of portable multimedia players. For example, the View that takes micro SD.
Yes.
So that's kind of cool. So you went last year. Let's see. Last year we were here at CES. We took a look at the micro SD cards you were coming out with, and you had 2GB cards. You've gone from 2 to 12 in a year.
And that's the key with Sandisk. We have a 4-screen strategy, and what that means is we want to enable the consumer to move content across multiple devices. So MP3 player to your mobile device, to your computer device. So that's what it is, giving you the capacity and the capability of moving content wherever you need it. Okay,
now I naturally assumed that when we're talking about memory sizes, we would start with 2, we go to 4, then it would be 8, then 16. How do we end up at 12?
So the technology to put all those die in that little device there that you have in your hand, so you have to stack the die. It's very technical, I don't need to get there, but it's the capability to do so. So if you look at the landscape out there, a lot of people are coming out with their 4GB right now. Sandisk has had its 8GB for 90 days, and now we're just showing our technology leadership and coming out with a 12GB capability because the phones are actually having the capacity to utilize that space. Okay,
so I'm doing the math, and I think, okay, 130 for the 8GB card, so that would put us roughly in the range of about $175, $180 for the 12GB. Have you announced the price for that card yet?
So right now it is a technology announcement stating we do have the 12GB. We have sent samples to the handset vendors around the world and mobile network operators, and that is all we're announcing at this point regarding the card.
Oh, okay. When is the card expected to ship this year?
We, at this time, do not have plans of shipping it in retail, this card. We're not going to ship it, as other capacities could be coming down the road, and so at this point it's not a product that will be available in retail. It is a technology announcement to show it working, to talk about capacity and our leadership, and then you can see where it may be going down the road.
Okay, now you've got another product here. It's a very cool little USB key that works with online storage. Why don't you tell us a little bit about that?
So the new titanium USB drive is a drive. It's a typical USB drive, except the titanium very hard, so you can run over it with a card and it still works. But what we've done is we've loaded a software package that will, for free, back up your USB drive. So when you plug it into the internet, you can choose to actually have Sandisk back up everything on this drive. So let's say you lose the drive or you forget it at home, you can log in to the secure website with your secure ID and actually get the content that was on your drive.
Now, what happens if you delete a file that's on the drive? Does it automatically delete the file from the online drive, so to say, the online storage?
If you have not updated your backup, so if I delete a file, but then I had not gone online and actually changed what's on the, yes, I can now go reload that content. If I have changed it and then I did a backup of that, then no, what was there has been lost.
Okay, it's been lost. Now, the card is, or the USB key is about 4GB, so that means the online storage is 4GB. What if I had like 2 or 3 of these totaling 8 or 12 gigabytes? Does the online account grow, or do you need a separate account for each one of these?
So right now, Sandisk is announcing the backup of the device itself, which is 4GB, and down the road we may have the capabilities of storing more data for a nominal fee down the road as a service to offer people.
Okay, well, Michael Romero, Director of Marketing for Sandisk, thanks very much. Have a great show.
Thank you for your time.
According to Romero, the Titanium Plus sells for $59.99, and the online service that you back it up to is free for the first 6 months and then $29.99 per year after that. For TechWeb TV at CES in Las Vegas, I'm David Berlin.